Well, I think sometimes with crime fiction, with murder mysteries, the books sail very quickly and gloss over some of the characters. And I am not critical of that. I appreciate that. But I think in my case, I wanted to look a little more in detail and a little more in depth at some of the characters and what goes on in their minds. I wanted people to really understand what they're thinking and why they do what they do. So in a sense, that may set the book apart a little bit from the more traditional murder mystery, in quotes. Well, this book is quite different from my two previous books. This is my first work of crime fiction. My two previous books were biographical in nature. My first book was a memoir. It was called Dudley Moore, An Intimate Portrait, and it was a memoir of Dudley's last 15 years of our work together as a two-piano team, of his work with the organization I run with my husband, Music for All Seasons. My second book was a straight biography of Chevy Chase, and I worked pretty closely with Chevy to do this over a period of 2 years. So this book is quite a departure, I would have to say, from the previous two. Well, I really loved writing this book. It was enjoyable from start to finish. And I hope that my readers will feel the same way when they read the book. The process of writing for me is different at different times. I write in spurts. I can write for half an hour, I can write for 5 hours. Normally I probably write somewhere in the middle. I'll sit down and do 2 or 3 hours, and usually late at night, I have to say, because I'm doing so many other things in my life that for me to have the peace and the block of time, it's usually late at night, 10, 11, midnight. And I've been known to write until 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. I also write a lot in the summer. My husband and I have a summer cottage in Nova Scotia, which is in a lovely, peaceful setting right near the beach. And it's a good place to be surrounded by nature and technology, because of course I've always got the computer there. But I do a lot of writing there and a lot of rewriting. And I find generally I will run through a first draft in several months and then let it sit and then come back and rewrite and restructure and throw away things that I don't like and put in new things. So this book, The Orchestra Murders, probably took about 5 months to complete the first draft, and then another 5 to 6 months of editing and rewriting and editing some more. I've always been a pianist and a writer simultaneously. In fact, when I was a small child, I have memories of writing stories and then getting up and going to the piano and playing. I've done a great deal of performing as a soloist and ensemble musician around the world and around the U.S., and I've written professionally all my life. I started as a kind of child critic for the Boston Herald. I was in my teens, and then I later wrote for the New York Times, a music column, for 12 years. And I've done a lot of writing for other newspapers and magazines. Well, I'm just developing some ideas. There's definitely going to be one set in the art world, but I'm not going to give away too much of the next book. Cynthia Masters and at least one of the characters from the first book, maybe 2 characters, will be back for the remaining books in the series.